I can't wait to actually look into this channel. The video about Notch was mind-blowing, even though it's just about how sad Notch is, and just watches a few tweets or whatever, making it's just not that tragic. It's just kind of normal, and normal sucks, even for billionaires. Normal sucks. You want to get something good out of life, and just it's gonna be difficult. There are ups and downs for a reason. There's nothing you can do. You're gonna enjoy the ups and fall into the downs, as half of these videos suggest people fall down. Or maybe it's just about falling down entirely. This guy is SunnyV2. There's V1? There's no V1. I don't know what the fuck does that mean. But this is phenomenal. This is one video a week. So it's absolutely unbeatable channel, right? It's gonna be a 300 for sure. As long as it fucking works. And I don't have to spend too many hours clicking the button. But it probably does not work anymore. I don't know what happened. We'll see. I'm just very excited about this channel, because it does exactly what I am doing, actually. So that's kind of crazy. He's highlighting YouTubers and influencers in general. So he's doing exactly what I'm doing. Except indirect. I mean, he's not actually suggesting you to watch these YouTube channels or whatever. He's just suggesting that these people exist and they're crazy in some manner. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a special rule though that completely annihilates this channel. If you are highlighting another YouTuber, they're gonna get half of the points. Just because. So this guy has actually no chance in my system, because his score is going to be halved, about 200 or so, down to 200 instead of 300. I don't want to be political, but there's a point that I just got. I have to put it out there. The left seems to be a little bit of acting a certain role of like, oh, I'm supporting minorities and I care about what people say and think in those minorities, and I will protect them. So they're playing a role, and the right is also kind of playing a role of not playing a role, of being genuine. And sometimes being too genuine means that they're ego-driven, means that they only care about themselves and how to be truthful or not. If you only care about yourself, it's actually potentially more difficult to be gay. Potentially more difficult to be part of a minority. If you really say what you think, then you just like the one with the Notch. He was just saying what he thought, and he was kind of supporting the right kind of movement. But just doing that, just being obsessed by yourself and not caring about the minorities, and that's the fucking irony, right? Like, left and right are both problematic. Left are caring about minorities so damn much, they forget that there is a whole nother world. If there's a world of women, there's also a world of men. And men are dominating internet right now. Women are just pretty pictures to look at, on my side of the point of view. Women are trash. Absolute garbage. I have to come clean, and it's like I masturbate once a day mostly. Sometimes I skip that part entirely, but I do that, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy what women bring to my life. But most of the videos that I watch, most of the channels that I watch, it's mainly men. And where are all the women? Why am I not watching women? Well, they have nothing to show me. Absolutely nothing. You're not going to show me boobs in your ass and pretend that this is fucking entertainment for me. It's not going to happen. Men are actually dominating this whole thing, and women are dominating politics for some reason. I'm not sure how that works. Women are just good at talking, I suppose. Women are just good at communicating and connecting with people. That's just an assumption right there. But, I mean, they're dominating politics, and that's what politics is just who can scream the loudest. You're gonna be hated either way, right? So in politics, if you have to choose a side, you choose the side that there doesn't exist, the center position, right? Of supporting certain things, certain good things, certain compatible things. I like the word compatible a lot, okay? Because it shows your personality is meant to do different things for different kind of people. You're different, you put together differently, so you want to work in a different kind of way. But you're always going to be centered in the middle of all the good things to pick from either side. You're never going to actually go out there and become one of those people that just are terrible. If you just want to become the right or the left, it's gonna you're gonna turn to trash eventually. So, but the greatest mystery is, how did these people survive then? I think when you become popular, it doesn't matter who you are anymore, which side you support, because you're gonna have you're an extreme of that. But just following that extreme is not okay, right? So you can become a super ultimate ninja warrior, super duper Spider-Man ninja, but there's a lot of people who may attempt to try and become who you are, and they will fail miserably in a process, and maybe some people will succeed, but that's the thing that you do. You try not to lean on extremes, because it's dangerous. It's very simple as that. To become extreme, you have to have incredible amount of success. So yeah, all of this, because why did I showcase Ninja? Well, it just gave me the idea. Ninja is one of those playing a role, apparently, people. He's on the left. He's on those weird celebrity pools of people that happen to care about minorities a lot. Okay. But, and then I know there's definitely another side, and I wanted just to highlight that there is definitely plenty of seats in the center. This is where you will be successful in life in general. You don't have to become famous or anything. You just take a seat in the center. You're going to get the actual reality course for your life, and it's going to be the best thing ever. When you realize that, yeah, people have emotions like hate and love, and you're going to be able to filter out hate, not going to worry about it too much. Yes, it's a part of being a human being to actually care about it and being obsessed about it. For me, it just ruins my life when something bad happens. When something bad is said, it ruins my life. I know, I can't undo that. But it's also the opposite with love, right? Like, once you get praise, that is the best thing that happened throughout the day, and you loving it. If someone praises you, that's the best thing ever. So there are ups and downs, and again, you just want to sit there in the center. Understanding both sides is very important. And you have to recognize that there are some people who put themselves into extremes. They became famous. They have to sit in their little side and be separated from the actual society, the actual core, the actual center. Not to say that center actually has most people, but in a way it does, simply because no real person has strong beliefs. You only have strong beliefs when you are supposed to act a certain way, right? When you're an actor, you have strong beliefs, and because they're fake, but they're so strong you cannot actually undo those beliefs. But for a regular human being who are not being tracked down by hundreds of people, whatever they do, right? When you're popular, you're tracked for what you say. Everything matters at that point. But when you're not famous, you can finally actually change your mind about certain things and come down to a middle agreement of everything in the goddamn middle. Because everyone is dealing with bullshit like taxes or student loan, studying in general, gaining skills. People are struggling with that. So there's plenty of room to actually agree on something, not necessarily disagree just because, right? It's so, life is so simple. I know it's a little bit more interesting to try and disagree, but yeah. Sorry about the rant, but I just had to promote my ideology to you. This is why I don't like to be political, because being political means supporting a certain side. I don't like to do that. It's like an invitation to be hated in a way and to be loved by certain people who have decided they're gonna support a certain side. So it's kind of annoying. Now, if I was to go extreme, I would choose the right side. I think they need a little bit more help. Because now, it seems that can be easily banned from the internet. Even Donald Trump himself banned from Twitter just because he's on the right side. Kind of being very edgy with the way that he treats people. But so yeah, being on the right side is extremely scary. And it's like, yeah, you can actually be in the center by just trying to appeal to kids, not really going deep into politics of any kind. Is probably the way a lot of YouTubers work right now. This is why YouTube is somewhat neutral when it comes to all of this. And yeah, it has banned some right-winged people, but they have their own platform right now. Odyssey is what they use right now. There is an escape path. But it just shows how toxic the politics is in general, that you shouldn't touch this topic whatsoever. And yeah, that's where I stopped too, because this is not a video about politics. This is just me reviewing a channel that deals with people, alright? And it doesn't matter which side they lean on to, the matter is that they might have some kind of value to bring to the table. Or it just might be interesting. The videos might be interesting. That's all that I care about, right? If it's watchable, I'm gonna watch it. And comment about it. Not much of a commentator I am, but like, Who cares? This is what happens. I let what happens to happen, okay? Guys, if nothing happens, then maybe nothing meant to happen. There's nothing that's stuck around to bother me as a point, right? This was a big point. You guys survived it. Congratulations. You can pat yourself on the back. Let's keep going. This is fucking scary. Even Boxy herself comes out and says, I don't get enough money from YouTube. That is 300,000 subscribers. If I reach that, I would never complain about that shit, but I don't know, man. This is scary. Boxy herself. Boxy, my name is Boxy. I'm rich now, but not from YouTube. What? I didn't thought I'm gonna see it again, but in this case, we almost hitting 300. That is impressive. Congratulations, Sunny. You gotta love the idea that I have to type in Sunny to get a sun and a daily day thingy going on. Yeah, back in the day you would get this list. I don't know from where this list is, but you get it and everything is from US mainly. But right now, if you try and check who's most subscribed, if you can even find the list, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of foreigners, not English speakers. Channels that are out of this nation, boys. It's not watchable content. It's from alien fucking places. It would make my job a lot easier if I could just look at this sheet and copy all the fucking YouTubers. In fact, this sheet kind of is usable, but like even the top person, Ray William Johnson and Niga Higa, top 2 not active anymore. Smosh is still active. Oh well. Better luck next time. I have tons of YouTube channels already. Look at how many I've got. So I have work for days if I really... I'm not really worried about that. Alright, even though I cherry-picked which content I want to watch, because there's tons of content here, probably not all worth watching, but still, lots of content. And it was good time. Alright, it wasn't bad. He's at 300, bros. He nailed it. He broke really the main part of our journey here. We reached it. So now the question is he a beast? Probably not, because I just ran out of content to watch and I ran out of time to watch it either. So it's probably not gonna happen. 315 is not gonna be reached, but how far am we gonna get? Yeah, the quality of these videos are pretty outstanding, considering that this is once a week and it talks about almost like the entire history of something. Like so much research, editing. There's plenty of fucking work here being done every single week. It's mind-blowing. This is gonna be my final video. It's gonna be a beast. We found a fucking beast channel. Congratulations. Alright, we got it. This is officially beast approved channel. Yeah, if I run out of YouTube channels, I'd probably just look into this channel and find something. Essentially, right? Is that how it works? Kind of. Not really. Kind of. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. See you guys next time.